follow your conscience and follow the dictates of doing no harm. And, the thing is, that in itself is its own reward. Following truth and doing the right thing is its own. Following, absolute morality, really understanding that is its own reward. This interview with this Laura Lynn woman and Buttar, it's one of the most touching things I've ever, I think that's going to be on my playlist for a long time. Just as he really just was so close to a lot of things, and he intuitively spiritually knew all these things. And that was the source of his power and the source of his will. And to think that's where the inspiration should come, from being,
just the way he dealt with that CNN interview was inspiring.
It was.
You believe the pandemic was planned?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
But you don't know by whom?
I have no idea.
And you don't know why?
Well, I suspect that there's the research that's coming now that would indicate that it's probably something to reduce the population or minimize reproduction rates.
Whoever Dr. Fauci is in your mind, he is a government bureaucrat, and you're comparing him to Hitler.
Well,
to Nazis.
I am.
Who killed 6 million Jews.
I think this number is going to be higher.
You think Dr. Fauci is involved in some kind of plot to kill millions of people? I just want to make sure I understand this.
Again, Drew, I'm a reasonable person. You're asking me what I think, and I said it could be this, but I can tell you that Dr. Fauci is not an innocent bystander. He's very well aware of what he's doing, and the extent of it and his involvement, I don't know. I'm not privy to that information.
Do you think the COVID vaccine works?
I think that the COVID vaccine is very effective at what it was designed for, perhaps, but it's not preventing death, certainly not.
It's not preventing death?
No. People don't die from COVID. You've already seen the data. So why are we getting a vaccine that causes more deaths than the problem itself?
6.34 billion doses of this vaccine have been given. If you're right, people be dropping dead all around this hotel.
It's not orchestrated to do that.
It's not orchestrated to do that.
Each vaccine has been geared up. So you can look at the ingredients of the vaccines themselves. It's all been published.
Complete the sentence. Each vaccine has been geared up for what?
Well, each vaccine is designed, it appears to be different. I don't know the details because I'm not a vaccine developer. We already see thousands of people dying. This Delta variant is all vaccine injury. I mean, the CDC's own data is showing that now.
That's just not true.
I don't want to be part of this mass genocide that I see happening. And I think that what's going on right now will be remembered as a worst time in history compared to what World War II happened.
I just want to be straight with you. I think you're crazy. You had an outsized influence over just somebody who's living down the street in terms of people getting their medical advice. You have to admit that.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I did.
And you are raising doubt about a vaccine.
I hope I am, because I hope more people take heed of the warning that is necessary.
And if you are wrong and they die because of that?
I am confident, more than confident, in my ability to have looked at the data and observe what's going on, and that if I'm wrong, so be it, because I have to look at myself in the mirror every night when I go to bed and every morning when I get up.
You listen to any of his talks, but you especially listen to this one, and any of them, and you just see that the man just had such integrity, and he was so righteous, and he was in action for, like he was a healer, an absolute healer.
Yeah, he was a healer to the point where they felt that they needed to take him out.
For that, but that we should all have those actions in our life. God bless you, Dr. Buttar. You were the best, man.